Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are designing this compression helical spring with a constant pitch. So in order to make any spring, we need a few pieces of information. The first one is the mean coil diameter, and that's the diameter of the spring. The next one is the wire diameter, which is this profile right here. And we also need the height of the spring and the pitch. The pitch is the distance between two adjacent coils. So let's begin by creating a new part. The units that we are going to use for this spring are in inches, so we can just go to the properties, document properties, and make sure that we have IPS selected. So first I'm going to create the, let's select the top plane and create a sketch. So we're doing the mean coil diameter first. Select a circle, and for our case, this diameter is 4 inches. So we can hit OK. Next we can, let's go to the curve and select the helix and spiral feature. So this feature is where this is where you input all the parameters for the spring. So make sure that we have selected the so we have a few options here, so make sure we select the height and pitch. So that means we need to know the height and the pitch. And this problem is this spring has a constant pitch. That means that the pitch throughout the whole length of the spring is the same. So next we do the height. In our case we have a 10 inches, and the pitch we can the pitch we can make this 1 inch, and the angle we can leave it as 360, and that's all we do on this section. Next we do next we hit OK. So now we have created the helix and spiral for the spring. Next we do the we have to create the wire diameter. For that we need a plane reference. So you go to reference geometry and select plane. For the first reference we are going to select the helix, and the second reference we select the beginning of the helix. So click on that, and that's how you create a reference for our wire diameter. So we're just gonna right click on that plane and create in sketch. We do the wire diameter, and for this particular case we can make this 1/2 inch. Without exiting the sketch command, we can select the center of the circle, and then with the control key select the helix. Once you do that, we are going to add a relation, and that will be Pierce. What I'll do, that would put the center of the circle right at the beginning of the spiral. So now we're ready to create the to use the swept boss feature to create the spring. So let's click on swept boss. The sketch is already selected, and for the path we're going to select the spiral. Now we can so also there are a few more options here. One of them is if you want to have this spring to have a thickness, then you will go in here and select thin feature and provide a thickness. For example, we can say 1/8 of an inch, and you will notice that a thickness is created, and you can either flip the direction of that thickness. For this case, we're not going to use that, and we are simply hitting OK. And this is how you create a spring. We can hide the plane, and we can also hide the spiral, so we have a better representation of the spring. And this concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching.